welcome to Eddie's Computer Builds. Today we are going to go over a $300 gaming PC that can play most esports and AAA titles at very reasonable frame rates. Let's get to the build. Okay, so our first part in the build is the Dell Optiplex 390. It's the obvious choice for a budget build like this. Everybody uses Optiplexes. They are honestly the best base PC you can get for a budget build, especially the old Optiplexes. It only goes for $120, which literally that's how much this CPU is. $75, the Intel i5 2400, 50 to 75. So you're getting a motherboard, some RAM, and a hard drive included with it. So it's amazing. With the Intel i5 2400 is a very powerful processor. It has 4 cores, 4 threads, which threads are like cores. Hopefully you guys know this. It's clocked at 3.1 gigahertz. That's powerhouse. Okay, especially for the time and for our budget build. And so it's worth the price. Now we're going to figure out how to make it powerful enough to game, because at this current moment it's not. It doesn't even have a graphics card. Let's get to the graphics card. So our graphics card is the GTX 1050 Ti. If you already saw it in the thumbnail, then you would already know that it's Asus, but you might not have known it's 1050 Ti. Just saying. It was $162. We're getting a $10 rebate, which will make you happy because it keeps us closer to the budget. And that's always nice. Your wallet hurts when you build computers. It has 4 gigabytes of GDDR5. That's why I didn't compromise for the 1050. We need 4. Most AAA titles require 4 gigabytes at this point. It's not going to work if you're using a 2 gigabyte graphics card. That's why we're not going with a 1050 or a 1030. Now, the reason we're not getting used is because used are more expensive right now. It's $170 or $180 for a used card. It's used. What's the point? You can get a new one for cheaper. I don't get why people are selling them like that. They sell out a lot. That's true. But if you look well, you will find it. Just go on some deal hunting websites, and they will help you find a great 1050 Ti for your build, and it will be perfect. Alright, now you guys may be wondering, does that crappy Dell power supply support the graphics card? Well, no. No, it doesn't. We have to get a new power supply. The new power supply I chose is the Corsair VS Series 500. It is a 500 watt power supply, 80 plus certified. It's $45, and it will help your computer stay afloat. If you want to change anything in the future, 500 watts should be fine to keep your computer afloat, because this is a budget build and it's just better than the Dell thing, and so it's required if you don't want your computer to not work. You could try going 450, but it's more of a risk. I'd go 500 if I were you. If you're really on a big budget, go 450, $30, you'll save $15. But I recommend 500. Now, you may have done the math, and now you're thinking, does this add up? Is this really $300? I'm sorry, I got scammed. I didn't really get scammed, but I saw a listing. It was very misleading. So long story short, the misleadingness was a $95 Dell Optiplex that had $20 shipping, so the total was $115, and that's why I thought, oh, a $95 Dell Optiplex, oh my god, that's a steal. Now I can build a $300 PC. Well, I was wrong, and I don't want to compromise my graphics card, so it's $320 now, give or take a few, but it was so worth it upgrading to the $120 one instead of the $115, because the $120 one had a better processor and double the RAM, so 8 gigs instead of 4. So that was a great idea. Okay, thank you guys for watching the video. This is Eddie's Computer Builds. Please like, subscribe, and peace out.